All right. Welcome back, citizens one and all. Welcome back. We are back with Valheim, back from camping. Memorial Day. Good times. Let's get this going. Just a quick tweet. My buddy Marcus might be joining me. I hope he does. Bladar is going to be out tonight. He was not aware we were streaming tonight, so he's out and about. But let's get back to it. We are going to start with a sleepy time. We're then going to craft ourselves some padded armor. Then I'm going to try to go kill a Lox somewhere and see how that goes. In fact, let's just work on the armor now here. Padded armor. Just... Yes, yes, yes. Good stuff. Okay. Padded cuirass, padded greaves, padded helmet. Alright, done. Done. Need more linen. Okay, the linen's gonna become a problem, I think. Farewell, iron armor. I will not miss you at all. Maybe a little bit. Trade. Oh wow, that's cheap. Oh, is that cheap? No complaints. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, wow, that is cheap to upgrade. Get all this done. I have enough here. I make the porcupine 5 fine wood 20. I think it'll be in portal stuff. Don't mind if I do. We're gonna leave it at level 1 for now. I don't want to take all the iron. I already loot hoard the armor. Wait to upgrade that further. All this away. I don't know who needs to make a set yet. We are back. Gonna see if Marcus is gonna be able to make it. Oops, sorry for the caps, Marcus. Let's put all this away. Let's move this up. I had made the Frostner too. Goodness me. Okay, so that's better. Yes. Okay. Throw all this in here for now. All of this stuff. Ooh. Loot. Okay, yeah, we should have enough. Great. Yes. It's okay. Hope we have enough. We should. should definitely have enough. All right, let's make all this magic gear. Ants, everything. And I really need a better shield. That's going to be next on the list. There might be some stuff somewhere for that too. I don't know. Legendary effect. Ooh, yeah, it's going to be cutting it close. Oh, not bad. Stam, health, fire, lightning. Regen, stam regen, health regen, fire resist, lightning resist. Okay. We might re-roll the lightning resist. Okay, good. That is enchanted. Rolling the cuirass. Stam, 40, frost resist, health regen, armor increase. Okay, good. Haddock Greaves. Enchant. Fire resist, poison resist, indestructible. That's good. We're gonna re-roll the fire resist on that one. What's up, Bladar? Enough black metal for level 1? Okay, I'll do that too. I loot horde and did level 4 on all the armor. Did not do the porcupine though. I didn't think we had enough. Movement increase, reduce attack stam. Fear damage, indestructible, attack speed by 17%. Alright, that's actually really good. That has its place right now. So we augment. So what do we have? Frost resist, fire, poison, fire, lightning. Alright, so one has to be augment the fire resistance, augment. We don't need another resistance. So we'll try once more. Only 2. Okay. Armor increased. Yes. Okay. And then the keep fire. Keep frost. Keep fire. Get rid of lightning. I don't know, man. The ring. We're going to get rid of the ring. I think it's just not a good fit right now. Poison and spirit. Plus an increase in carry weight. Yeah, let's replace that. It doesn't cost anything to do it? Okay, I'll do it then. I'll upgrade it all the way. Take this back and put the ring away for now. What's up, Oliver? Good to see you, man. Two iron, 2 needle. Okay, yeah. Do that then. It was actually really reasonable to upgrade all the gear as well, all the armor. Upgrade. 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 You could use a drag. Okay, I'll drag it down. Oh, what's up, Marcus?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. Doing good. What's up, Oliver?
Not much.
All right. Well, I'm back. Now we're here with Marcus and Oliver, guys, which is awesome. Marcus, how you been, man? Long weekend?
Yeah, not too bad actually. Pretty good.
I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back. We actually cut camping a day short, so we came home yesterday. We set up in a spot that we weren't supposed to be in because they didn't fucking tell us we couldn't be there. So assholes. We left a day early.
Did you have 2 nights or 3 nights then?
So we were there 2 nights. We had planned for 3, and then it just didn't happen. Fire resist, health resist. The cape is frost resist. I'm not gonna change it for now. So setting up everything, guys. We learned how to augment and enchant stuff. So guilty remit. Please. Lightning augment. Oh, hate you. So Marcus, you're logging in for a bit?
Yeah, maybe just for a little bit.
Okay. I'll be happy to see you. Had you guys played at all this weekend?
No.
I did not.
You guys just cried without me, huh?
I've been busy for most of the weekend, and
snap.
the rest of it I've been watching Supernatural.
Oh, you nerd. Okay, can't blame you there. That's the show we'll watch if we ever never have anything else to watch. You made a torch indestructible with plus 40 fire damage. You could do that, Bladar? Oh, that's nuts.
Interesting.
Yeah. So now all my gear is enchanted. I'm gonna go see if I still die instantly in the plains. I'll let you guys know how it goes. This portal still explore. Explorer still set up. Well, we're not clue coin rich yet, Marcus, but we're on our way there, I think.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I think we hit the worst of it. As far as up and downs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be stable now. What world is going on out here? What's up, Adam? Yeah, I'm gonna work on my little shitty hut a little bit. Kind of on the fence about it. Like 50 things here trying to kill me, by the way, guys. Oh, I should probably eat food. Yeah, clue coin's stable, I agree. Very stable. My HUD is not that bad? No, the thing I'm building on the side is pretty bad. The other stuff is good, though. Oh, a 3-star fire infused. For the life of me, I can't hit anything. Oh, they broke the workbench. They're thirsty. But yeah, so Marcus, so we get there to the campground, which, you know, it's Loretta, the Loretta Lynn campground, which overall, good impression. It was fun. Like the Loretta Lynn's ranch, it was cool. But everything's first come, first serve. So they're like, oh, we'll camp anywhere where there's not a power box if you're not an RV, you know? Because we paid for a primitive site, so that's what we did. We get there, we set up in a really nice spot by the creek. And then, like, a day later, the guy's like, oh, well, you can't camp here because of the horse event going on this weekend. All the horses are going to be riding by here. And I'm just like, well, motherfucker, nobody told us. You know, no one told us you can't camp here or here just because there's horses. Which, it was cool. The kids liked all the horses, so. So I was like, okay, dude, that's fine. You know, just refund us. We'll leave a day early. Because the horse thing was happening on the extra day we had scheduled. Stay there, so we left a day early. So they get minus 50 points for not being concise in their instruction.
Yeah. Alright, I see what you mean. Alright.
Yeah. Pain in the ass.
They did refund you for the day, though, right?
Yeah, they did. Oh, you're doing good, Adam? Just... Oh, adventure rain. Okay, shoot. Yeah, and it was supposed to rain, and it did rain the first night there. And then the second night was really cold. Like back in the 40s.
Oof.
Yeah. We're out of arrow. Well, I'll just leave then. No, not that.
Will die.
Just might. Alright, I gotta go find some arrows. Keep missing my shots. Been weeks though since it's rained. Shoot, man. It rained so much here we haven't had to water the garden in 3 or 4 days now, which has been nice. Loot whore, let's see. We'll take all those. Those two. So far, I haven't instantly died, but I'm pretty nervous just the same.
It rained Saturday a bit, but not much here. We've been too busy outside for it to rain.
Seriously, that's how it goes.
Well, we helped my uncle mulch Saturday.
Nice.
And then Saturday, once we got home from helping him mulch, we mulched.
Dang.
And then today we mulched again.
What are you mulching? Everything?
Flower beds.
Yeah.
But here at Dad's, we've gone through 20 bags of mulch already, and we figure we'll need at least 10 more bags.
That's a lot, man. I wanted to buy, you know, those huge like square block peat moss bags. I wanted to buy more of those, but they were too expensive. And I think we already talked about this, like going back to like the garden place or something. That never happened. So maybe next year.
You might, if you just get some good topsoil, that would probably do.
It would help,
Good
yeah.
for
'Cause
it.
what we're sitting on is like clay loam, which is freaking disgusting.
It might as well just be bricks.
Seriously.
At barely frickin' moves with a shovel.
Yep, pretty much.
We'll sit there scraping away bit by bit forever.
Yep, I very much disliked it. Alright, that wasn't terrible. They did kick my ass, but I could tank everything. What about you, Marcus? What you been doing the last few days?
Not a whole lot, honestly. Had a little shindig Thursday, and since then I've been pretty much staying home, staying in. Haven't been playing anything either.
Been watching anything?
No, not really.
What you been doing, Marcus? Sitting there? Staring at the wall?
No, just tending to some household duties.
Under that. Did you watch Clue Coin price at the very least?
A little bit, yeah.
Good.
After doing home renovations we've been doing for the past few days, I'm really questioning. Why haven't people started making whoever designs this garbage to use it?
What type of stuff?
Siding. We had to replace some siding and it was a freaking pain.
I believe it.
Because they don't, when they put it on the house.
Is it the
there's
vinyl siding?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
There was no room for it to move at all. So, like, it's a pain in the butt, especially because we're having to deal with the trim around doors and windows.
Yeah. I prefer the metal stuff or the concrete paneling. It's pretty good too. Concrete panel siding.
But also, we were putting up new exterior porch lights and garage lights.
Right.
What is this garbage that is a universal light hanger? Please tell me.
Are you talking about like the giant extended pole thing?
No, so instead of just directly attaching your light to the wall,
Right.
you have to attach it to this swiveling metal mount.
Oh gosh, yeah.
That's a pain in the butt to put on. It's a pain in the butt to get the light on. Why can't you just set two screws through the light fixture where they have the bolt holes already into the wall?
Yeah, that always drove me nuts too. We had like a vault ceiling back when we lived in Georgia. And we had to use this like extendo arm thing to go up and like capture around the light bulb. then unscrew it, and then pull the arm down with the dead light bulb in it, and then put a light bulb in the arm and unscrew it again and put it back up. It was a huge pain.
At that point, I would just get a freaking ladder to do that.
It was like 20-foot high ceilings. It was easier with the pole. Come on, quit missing. Okay, that hurt.
You just need like a tree trimmer.
Yeah, seriously. This thing is tanky.
But yeah, no, at this point, it's such... I'm so sick of these engineers that make this crud claim it's better. And in reality, it's just a pain in the freaking rear end.
I know what you mean. I get that a lot. Someone always thinks they have a brilliant idea, and more often than not, it's just poorly planned and executed.
The whole idea in general to that is just a horrible idea. Why make it so you have to mount your light? Like, why make it so that your light fixture can't just mount straight to the wall?
Right.
Why have to put a bracket on it and...
Wish I knew.
Like, they probably claim it's
There are
cheaper.
deer out here.
Is this supposed to be some sort of path where it looks like there's been a mole?
Yeah, it was probably like a dirt path, yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
They might claim it's cheaper, but in reality, it's not going to be cheaper. If you were to just throw 2 screws in there instead of this whole mounting assembly.
It's a whole thing right now. Didn't we talk a little bit about this too, where there's just a crazy housing bubble right now? Everybody's doing these cash for houses, and they're not even flipping them. They're turning them into rental properties. It's insane.
I don't remember talking about that.
Maybe we didn't. I've been talking about it with to a lot of people lately. Yeah, Marcus, what do you think of all that, man? Where you have all these pay for your house with cash, these cash buyers, and then they keep the property and turn it into a rental. Like, that's a huge thing right now. It's
Here's
madness.
my question, though. How the heck are they affording this?
It's billionaires. It's people with money
I was gonna say.
that want to control things. Is what it is. It's somebody with deep pockets.
It depends too. If they're like an LLC, like if they did, you know, became their own business, they can now get like a business loan too, to buy that stuff, renovate, fix it up, and
They either flip it or sell it.
Yeah, we get a lot of flippers around.
Or flip it or rent it. I mean,
buy up, especially like a certain area. They'll buy it up. They just basically update it, sit on it for. Actually, they don't even sit on it too long. Sometimes nowadays, sometimes they just flip them pretty much.
see, and every house flip I see is just vomit to me. It's disgusting. It's cheap cookie cutter crap. It doesn't look good. It's not to code. I don't know how it passes code. And you tear back a layer of drywall, you find a fucking broken foundation. It's just terrible.
Because the people that are flipping these things don't know diddly squat about the actual housing.
Yeah.
How a house should be built.
Pretty much. So now, you know, we're pretty nervous about having to buy a house because of how crazy it's gotten. And we couldn't afford it even if we wanted to anytime soon. It's gotten so expensive.
I was gonna say that's because that's what we were talking about, stuff like that at
Right,
Grandma and Grandpa's, and that's I wouldn't be able to afford a house if I wanted to go get a different house.
Yeah, I mean, we could have $200 or $300 grand put in the bank, and that still wouldn't be enough to convince somebody to let us buy a house. Like, we'd have to put a $200,000 or $300,000 down payment to buy something halfway decent enough worth owning. That's what I see. It's gotten mad. It's gotten insane.
I don't understand how there are people out there. Where are these people that are able to buy these flipped houses?
I wish I knew. But no, from what I read, it's people with money that either A, want to control things, or B, just want to make a quick buck. Like, I don't understand it.
Who's buying these flipped houses though? Once they're flipped, who has the
Anybody
money to buy
that's
these?
Anybody that's desperate enough for a house. I mean, that's the thing. Like, the housing market across America right now is nuts. Like, I'm buddies with a real estate agent in town here, and they're saying, you know, a house goes up on the market that day, they have 50 bids, and it's and before long the bids are getting to the point where it's 20, 30, 40 grand past listing price. People are offering more than listing price because they just want a house. Like, there's no houses on the market.
How are they?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew where the money came from. Like, my wife and I ask ourselves this question constantly too. Like, where does the money come from that people can buy this crazy fancy stuff?
That's why I'm questioning. I'm like, how are they putting, bidding 20 grand over? Where are they getting this freaking money?
Yeah.
Like,
they're just. I mean, honestly, it's like there's a reason why most families these days work a dual income. Like, the husband and wife both work for a reason. Because it's that expensive to live. I mean, it's uncommon for anybody to make.
well,
Not uncommon. I mean, a lot of people do it, but it's not the average for a person to make, more than 50 or 60 grand by themselves. So then when the husband and wife both work, when both partners work, they go from making, 50 or 60 to probably more like 80 to 90 or in that vicinity if they're educated to some degree. Like, doesn't have to be anything fancy, but get some time in a field, 10 years doing this or that, you'll be making decent money. But I mean, still, the average income for an American family that's a dual income is about $50,000. 50 to 60 is the average nationwide. That's so they'd be working at like a department store or a Walmart or something like that. They wouldn't be making, like, they wouldn't be white collar, blue collar. That's the average. And then you step up to where we're talking, like, how do people afford shit? Well, they both have some kind of blue collar skill set. So they're both already making 50 or 60 grand, and you combine that and they're making 100, 120 a year. That's how people are able to afford shit. So I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but making
I figured out part of the reason why people can't buy crud worth it on. Well, it's because they do buy crud. Like, people are constantly getting new cars or moving. They aren't paying off the debt that they have.
Yeah, that's very true too.
They're just incurring more debt. Also, a large part of it also might be
shoot,
the generations. Well, even this generation, I feel like we're being pushed towards college.
Oh yeah, and college is bullshit.
Giant debt trap.
College is bullshit. I've never been to college. I make more now than half my college friends.
Because most of the people that go to college don't know what they actually, or aren't going to end up doing what they want to do, or what.
Well, when you get a liberal arts degree and then can't find a job, where do you expect things to go? Oh.
But, like, I don't think that people realize college is a big debt trap. Once you have that degree, how are you going to apply it?
It's not even that. You can say that about dozens of things. Like, why does it seem like such a huge portion of the world, like, why does nobody breastfeed anymore? Why does everybody go to formula and disposable diapers? Why do we get weird ass looks when my wife breastfeeds in public and all this other stuff? Because it's become a constructed culture where these things are not perceived normal for a reason.
What the heck was that?
Who was that?
Marcus? That was Marcus.
Marcus?
What?
Did you get into your mother's pills again?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you get into your mother's pills again, Marcus?
No, I did just give her pills a little bit ago, but
no,
I did not.
you didn't double dip there, Marcus?
Do you have some ducklings over there?
Oh, you said breastfeed, so I said mama.
Oh gosh.
That is not what it sounded like.
Oh man, that was from that Jim Carrey movie too. What was it? It killed me. It killed me. Can't remember the name of it. It was so funny though. Oh, I just caught on. No, that's good. Everybody's laughing now, Marcus. Good job. Adam, you're a certified PC technician.
I just want to apologize because that is very immature of me. I apologize.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best. It sounded like you said quack quack. I was just like, what?
Well, I thought I heard like ducklings. I'm like, what the?
Why does it become obsolete, Adam? What changes about it? Did my axe break? No. Okay. We're full on weight. Deal with that later. That's crazy, Adam. But no, yeah, Oliver, yeah, I mean, the best thing you can do, what are you, Oliver, 17, 18 at this point?
17.
Yeah. My best life advice I can give you is do not follow the norms of the world. Do not follow the social standards of the world. Like, go against the grain with everything. You'll do better off. Seriously. Hitting arrows it is. What's your advice, Marcus?
Stay off the booze.
Why? Because then you say "mama" every time you hear the word breastfeed.
No, actually, I haven't drank anything since Thursday. Really.
Oh shit! What's your world advice, life advice, Marcus?
Stay off the illegal substances. Let's see, what else can I tell you? That you're not going to listen to anyway.
I think Oliver will listen.
Well, I already. Okay, well, let's start with this. I'm
And
already.
even here, if the right chickie poo comes around, don't be a player. Just hold on to her.
Yeah, don't play games if you're serious. And this is you can get me going, Marcus. But let me talk to Adam real quick. Adam said they update the information within the books. You have to get recertified every so often. That sucks. It's about the same in the medical field. I always had to be touching up, getting like, like, I can't even think of the damn word anymore. Continuing education credits. That's what it was. All that shit. Drove me bonkers. Always an in-service this, in-service that. So, what can you do? But no, what was I saying? Yeah. So, yeah, Oliver, if you find the right lady, and you're serious, and she's serious too, like the amount of time you spend together, it's not weird. If anybody says it's weird, then fuck them. They're jealous. Like, when I met my wife, we started dating in January, got married in October. We spent pretty much every day together. Every day. Like, wanted to spend every day together. Never got bored, tired of each other, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we both had friends like, why do you talk so much? Why don't you just like, give them space once in a while? Because we don't want to fucking give each other space. We enjoy each other's company. We don't do this thing where we just not talk for a day or two just to see how the other reacts. That's petty. No. Not worth your time if they start doing that, Oliver. Best advice. That's not weird? Yeah, a lot of people think it's weird these days, Adam. A lot of people think it's weird to talk and spend every moment together.
Now, that I think is weird, but anyway, no, I'm kidding.
Marcus, don't be jealous. Marcus, I didn't mean to make you cry, I'm sorry.
It's alright. At least your kids are breastfed. My mom told me when I was a little kid she just liked me as a friend.
What the world, Marcus? That's a good one. What is this thing? Okay. Oh, another thing. Hashtag things white people do. Go camping. It was just all white people at the Loretta Lynn's ranch. It was all white people, and they were all like corn-fed as fuck.
Well, Ginger, here's another thing only white people do apparently, or at least in Tennessee.
What's that?
Go protesting for Black Lives Matter.
I don't see that very much.
My mother and stepfather went down to one of the, I forget where exactly they went in Tennessee, but they saw like a little Black Lives Matter protest group. Not a single one of the people in the group were black. They were all whiter than white.
It's weird.
Please explain. And that explains the cancel culture.
I
general.
I think what it comes down to is
It is a bunch of white college kids
yeah.
who are just claiming.
I never understood it either.
Just like, they wanted to cancel Speedy Gonzalez. And all the Mexicans started coming out like, you better not cancel Speedy. Like, they were ready to have a full-on war, I think.
I remember that. They're like, don't take this from us type of thing from what I remember reading about it.
Like, and like, all these kids that want to cancel are white, preppy college kids.
Jeez. Just a second, Oliver. Adam, that's the best. I mean, keep the unorthodox perspective. You'll get a lot further in life, seriously. Where's Marcus? Marcus? Are you sleeping?
Yes, sir. No, I could armor it up.
Yeah, let's sleep real quick. But no, I mean, there's a lot of things these days that, and we've talked about this before, but it's just like, quit getting so upset. Life is too short to get mad and be foaming at the mouth and screaming on the 5 o'clock news about something you dislike. It's not worth my time, you know?
Nowadays, everybody gets their panties in a bunch about something. It's like they look for stuff.
I just stay out of it. Like, it's not even worth my time. Like, I got 3 kids, man. I don't got time to get mad at anything, but at anything, I'm too busy, man. I don't think I have enough arrows, guys. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 arrows?
I don't know.
500 obsidian arrows?
500 arrows.
It's gonna take all of these to kill this town I'm in right now. Seriously. Wish it was needle arrows. No, yeah.
I tended to our garden in the plains, so I.
Oh,
when
perfect,
I
perfect.
replanted it.
Perfect.
I gotta tend to our garden here now.
Yes, please. We'll get set up for tomorrow. I actually took the day off work today, too, so it was just a nice day with the family. Thank you, Adam. Much appreciate it. Adam says we're all very honorable. I'll take it.
Oh, another thing people find weird apparently now. You aren't allowed to have friends of the opposite gender.
That's a new, yeah, that's a pretty common. Everybody acts like it's weird. I mean, it makes sense in certain situations. I mean, if you're married, you really shouldn't have friends that are ladies that are single. Not that you hang out with alone. That's fucking bizarre. That's irresponsible. It's irresponsible if you're married to have friends that are ladies that you go hang out with without your wife. It sets the wrong message and wrong tone, 100%.
I mean, it does. But, like, if their friend, if your wife were to,
Bladar says most of his friends are ladies. Get it, Bladar.
but it doesn't have to be in that sense, though.
I mean, you say that now, but come tell me in 5 years.
Yeah, well, if you're a married dude, it's a lot different than if you're not.
Right, yeah. I mean, as it stands now, Oliver, there's nothing wrong with having a lot of friends, both male and female. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Not to me.
Yeah, well, I get it.
You're single, or not really seriously dating because you know you're 17. So.
No, I am single. There is no doubt about that.
Son of a bitch. It's a
No, but
Bladar
like,
says it's about the rules, difficult but possible. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I mean, but you know, my wife and I, we do have some friends that are, you know, other married couples that we've met that we chat with and hang out with sometimes. But it's, I mean, most of our time was spent together, anyways. Like me and the wife, we don't, like our free time, we don't have a lot of free time. We have free time. We're hanging out together, you know. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
yeah, but like even now, I get my family likes to harass me Because actually, some of my closest friends at this point are girls.
Well, what does your family say? I guess that's a better question. Like, what's their... Like, why do they say that? Ooh, one tapped him.
I don't know why they say that.
Like, what are some of the things they say when they mention that you have friends that are girls?
Well, so one of my friends has a boyfriend. And I went out and hung out with her Saturday, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And now my brother keeps saying I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Well, he's not wrong. I mean, if this chick does have you as a friend, and she's hanging out with you and not being very forthcoming with her boyfriend, then she's not, number one, she's not serious about it. Number two, she's playing games. And number three, she's probably leading you on or using you as bait to keep her boyfriend interested.
Let me just, if I may jump in. There's a fine line of violating the bro code and staying on the side of it. Nothing wrong with having a friend like that, like a girl, like a lot of girls I work with and stuff. But once they come to me and complain about their boyfriend or their husband, I told them, hey, sorry, your husband's right or your boyfriend's right, you're wrong. Once you start listening to that and like consoling them, you just violated the bro code, and you're not. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
That's not like we know of each other. Like so I went and I was with her Saturday. And we just ran around town playing Pokemon, pretty much.
Kids these days. Gotta play that Pokemon Go.
Oh, no. Even worse than that, Ginger. We were playing an old arcade game that's Area 51 based.
Oh, dang.
Stop
Okay.
it, I'm gonna puke.
What, Marcus? Well, I guess, yeah. Marcus. Are you getting tickle attacked, Marcus? I'm so confused.
But like, and the
I'm sorry,
next,
Oliver. Go ahead.
Marcus, what the heck was that? What is that recovery? Oh man, but no, Oliver, I'll interject again here, and don't feel bad at all. You know, I think you consider us friends. I think this is a good topic to talk about. Don't feel bad or self-conscious or anything like that. But like, what are the types of things that you and this girl talk about? Like, does she bring up her boyfriend? Does she say anything about him? Does she say like, oh, she likes you more than him or anything like that?
No,
Nothing like that.
No. And literally the next day, and like every Sunday since then, she's been going to Cedar Point with him.
What is Cedar Point? Is that like the makeout spot?
No.
The way you said
America's
it.
Roller Coast?
I don't know. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like
You've never, Gingy, you've never heard of Valheim,
of Cedar Point?
Does it have like an old wooden roller coaster?
It does.
Okay, I've heard
Blue
of it then.
Street.
Okay,
It
yeah.
has many roller coasters.
I've heard of it.
I
I've
was
heard of
gonna
it.
say, Ginger.
I've heard of it.
It's literally called America's Roller Coast. How have you not heard of this? And you are only in Tennessee. We have met people further away that
Isn't it up there by the border?
up on
Since Sandusky.
Yeah, I've been to Sandusky.
Yeah.
I've driven past it. Glory be, I've driven past it. We were going to Great Wolf Lodge up there once. And then the Kalahari place, too.
It's further up.
Oh, we went to the Kalahari, too. Those are both in Sandusky.
Yeah, but like, no, this is
Ow.
like, Cedar Point is, would it be considered a peninsula, an island?
I don't even know.
I think it's
It's kind of like a small peninsula. It's really not though. It's just on the lake. It's
I know, but like, I guess the best way to put it is, it's a peninsula in along the lake.
Right. I mean, you're not wrong, but the impression that this all sets, if she's serious with this guy, that means something. But honestly, I'm gonna sound like my dad here. I mean, if you're just hanging out with a person, like, there's nothing wrong with just dating somebody, like going on a single date to see if somebody you want to spend time with. Like, everybody was so quick in high school to say they had a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
No.
And I was
not-
always
I'm
like,
not that way.
why the fuck does that matter? Just hang out and see who you connect with. You don't have to become like this exclusive option when you're in fucking high school, dude. It was always stupid to me, but whatever.
See, but like even like so that Saturday when we were hanging out, she's like, "You know you're friend zoned, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know that. I've known that." Cause we met in 6th grade, and neither one of us knew where the buses were.
Oh,
Cause I had just moved to New London as a school, and had just come back from being homeschooled.
oh snap, okay. That's crazy.
But like, no, we've just always kind of hung out.
That's cool. I mean, yeah. He's telling you you're friend zoned, then it's whatever. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be here a while.
What did you do, Ginger?
The damn 4-star. Yeah,
Do you
Adam,
need help?
it does look fun. Yeah, if you want to come shoot arrows, it'll be an hour, but
Where?
take the portal that says explore.
Bone mass. This is gonna be Mordor. This is explore.
Yeah, the one that says explore.
Why does Ohio have to have multi-personality disorder when it comes to freaking weather?
Gosh. I don't even know.
Like, earlier today I was freaking freezing.
Don't get off this rock, you'll die. The thing just hit me and it took me down to 30 health from like 250.
Yeah, well, I only have 60 health, so,
Yeah. Make sure to eat your Wheaties. How much
But
you
like
gonna hit him
earlier
for?
today, I was freezing. Now now it's warmer than I'll get out in the house, and Dad has the AC on.
Dude.
it's not as bad as it's gonna be in a week or two. 90.
Yeah, it was hot this weekend too.
Well, it's cold in the mornings this weekend. How much damage are you doing on that thing?
23.
Okay, because I'm just seeing like single 1-6.
Yeah, there's a dot that
Oh,
hits him
is that-
afterwards. Like the bow does poison and
Oh,
lightning
crap.
damage, so.
Wait, what the heck?
Oh gosh. Marcus, if you have some free time and a couple arrows, we're gonna be here a while.
What are you guys doing over there?
Shooting a 4-star berserker. He's a quarter dead. Oh
how did I
no!
just killed me.
The
What
death
was that
skeeto.
thing?
A death skeeto. A 3-star death skeeto,
Sounds
no
like-
less.
Sounds like Marcus has him dead.
Down at my freaking phone, and next thing I know, I am done dead.
Yeah, it's okay. You're in a good spot. But no, I mean, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. It's just if it ever comes to a point where she wants to complain about her boyfriend to you, I think she would respect the answer of, you know, hey, I know we're just friends, but this is still not something I'm here for. Like, I'm not here for you to, like, this is something that you talk to a girl about, not me.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I mean, she may be like, fuck you, dude, but it's the right play. If it comes to that, you're like, you know, we're friends, but I'm not here to be that kind of friend. Like, I'm not somebody that you complain to about your man. And if anything, you need to be talking to your man about how you feel. Type of thing is really how that should go if that's ever a conversation. Like, she'll probably be like, fuck you. Like, I can warn you of that now, but it's the right call. Be like, no, you don't talk to.
Yeah, but I don't think that's ever something I would have to deal with.
No, I don't think so either. But
Let me ask you this, Oliver.
Shoot.
You have, say she broke up and started to want to date you. Would you date her?
It depends.
the answer here is you're not second choice. You're never second choice. At least that would be my personal response. Like, you're not someone's backup either. You're worth more than that, and you deserve more than that, 100%.
Oh, that's my issue. I keep running out of stamina halfway through the draw.
Of my bow. I'm like, why
You
can
ever-
I not
you ever-
shoot?
And don't spend a dime on her either.
But you know, I'll be honest. The friends that I tend to hang out with outside of school are usually more females.
Well, there you go. Mr. Steal Your Girl, indeed.
I am not. Because most of my
All those
friends
TikToks are so funny, though.
I know you guys from high school. Always running around after our girls, playing Pokemon with them. I know how you guys are.
Most of the girls that I hang out with to start with don't even have guys.
Yeah, but I mean, these are just my personal experiences. You know, there was a girl or two when I was a teenager that I always did want to date.
Ginger?
Yes, are you dead again?
No. Can I have arrows?
Sure.
I
Here you
ran
go.
out of arrows.
On the rock. But you know, there were a few girls that I wanted to date in high school, and they just never gave me the time of day, and they weren't. And one or two did eventually say they wanted to go on a date with me, but that was after they had broken up with whatever Jockopotamus Rex boyfriend that they had. No. And eventually, I met the right person that wanted to give me all the time in the day, and that's what I cared about. I cared about that someone that actually gave a fuck. So, other than that, it's all games. If they don't give you 100% of their time, it's a game, and it's disrespectful. So, I know I sound like a fucking chauvinist, but it's the truth. At least for me. This guy is thick, man. Are you hitting him for 19 now, it said?
I think so. Or I don't know if I was even hitting him for that.
He's tough.
Before I was hitting him for 20 some.
That's
Now
good.
I'm doing that one. Last one was 11.
Yeah, that's still good. It's obsidian arrows too. What were you using before?
Frost arrows.
Oh, he must have a frost weakness then.
There was a 15.
But you know, most of the girls I hang out with don't.
Have guys.
Right.
And actually, during track season, because I was being forced to go to a track meet or two, I was hanging out with that girl, and her cousin, I think. Oh yeah, I broke my bow.
Yep. Blade art.
I think
They're related somehow. I think it was like a cousin or something.
so. Said cousin has crush on like our track star.
Right. This is like an episode of High School Musical. Keep telling. Keep talking.
But so that is in the works currently, and now the two of them are trying to hook me up or set me up with some. I don't know. They're trying to set me up.
That's
But,
interesting.
like I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
see
sorry,
right
but
there, and that's what they're doing. They're playing games. Like if this chick has interest in some other guy on, like just go talk to him. It ain't that difficult.
No, they're trying to hook me up with a. They're trying to find me a girlfriend.
Right. I always found that weird too. I never took the offer there. Like if they really wanted to set you up with somebody, they should have this girl come talk to you instead of telling you to chase after something.
Well, that's not. So today, while we were working on the house, I was
He's dead.
Girl's cousin kept trying to get me to call because she was at some band thing or something and wanted me to meet one of her friends.
Interesting.
But I was busy. So apparently they're both gonna be at fair and
Could be
they're
cool.
gonna try and come find me at fair.
Like the
No, I
fair,
want-
like the fair from Greece?
Like Huron County Fair. Why can I not fix my dang bow? What do I need to fix my bow?
Not sure.
What? I mean, what do I need?
No, nothing. Ouch. Didn't need anything to repair it. Ouch.
Wouldn't I need something to repair a bow?
No, just go to the workbench. You might need to go
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
at the
blacksmith, the forge instead.
Oh, okay.
Grease the musical starring Oliver. Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry. Oh, that's great. No, I mean it could be cool, but I would advise to be careful with stuff like that. It never goes quite how you'd think it
I'm
would.
not. Well, I'm not the. That's just not me. I don't. Dating isn't my thing currently.
Right. I mean,
I'd much rather just have good friends than.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, get yourself situated, and then worry about it. Get out of high school. You can't do nothing about it right now, anyways.
I don't know. I don't know. I get mixed emotions on this one.
Here's the way I would.
I
go
never
about saying
really
it.
liked it either, like the whole hooking up with or having someone hook you up with somebody. I'm
I-
AFK asleep, though. I'll be right back. But I can hear. I'll be 2 seconds.
Here's the way I'd like to explain my. Before you have, or make good friends. That way, when someone breaks your heart, you have someone to cry to. Does that sound like a good idea?
Only if you need someone to cry to, yeah.
I mean, true, but. Jump out the window.
I mean, to me, I don't know, for how old you are, it's like the world's kind of a candy store, and I think it's time Oliver goes a trick or treating.
Well, see, here's part of the issue with that. I don't care for dealing with people.
You gonna sleep?
I can, yeah, sure. Why do we have doors on everything? Well, I will sleep if my freaking mouse wants to work. Come on. Well, clearly that's the thing that I'm gonna upgrade next is a mouse.
Have returned.
Ginger,
With-
I got a question.
Yes.
Any suggestions for gaming mice?
Anything Corsair? A good choice. But I mean, I heard what you were asking Marcus. And I mean, like, don't worry about the letdowns, man. They're a dime a dozen, especially for guys. Because girls don't know what the fuck they want, and that's the truth of it. You'll eventually find the girl that knows what she wants, and you'll happen to be what she wants. It'll just work out. My best advice to you be very upfront. Anything that, I mean, if she seems like, don't lead in with this, but once you get to know her, you know, trust her. Trust her that she's not going to judge you for character flaws, for things that might be distasteful, etc., etc. So, like, you got baggage, and she gives a shit. She won't give a fuck. Yeah, always be forthright and straightforward. Absolutely, Adam. Very well said.
So, like, I am on Snap with that girl's cousin.
Kids these
And
days. I'm on the Snap.
Well, actually, that girl was the one that forced me to get Snap. Actually. So while we were at a track meet, she forced me to download it and made an account.
Dang. Plato says Logitech G203 is good mouse.
203.
203,
Okay.
reasonably priced.
Well, I have a G602 and it is not doing well.
Snap.
It has issues with the tracking. I think part of it is that it doesn't. I think it has to do with the light.
Yeah, Adam brings up a good point. How were you forced to download Snapchat?
I mean, not exactly forced, but
They were hostilely encouraging.
no, I just continually got bugged about it.
So, interesting.
What?
I wonder why they're so intent on trying to set you up with somebody.
Because I'm the only one in that group that doesn't have a significant other technically now, or
What's significant about an other in high
No.
school, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this sounds... Gee, it don't change much, does it? It sounds like the same type of shit that I always put up with in high school. I always found it very dumb. Like, don't let these girls make choices for you is my best advice. Oh, box.
oh, I already dating and
Good lord, a 4-star
that
lock.
isn't my. I see. Here's the thing. I'm good at this girl's cousin. From what I've noticed, is very self-conscious of herself.
Right. Ah! Shit.
Like, because I was asking for things to doodle, and I sent her one of her pictures from her Instagram. She's like, "Where'd you get that?" And she apparently didn't even realize she had it.
Right.
And she, for some reason, absolutely hated the picture.
She probably... Well, I mean, so you drew something for her?
No, I pulled a picture from her Snap that I asked what if I drew that instead, because she wanted me to draw some fox with chicken nuggets or something.
Interesting. Oh, shit. Let me out of here, for fuck's sake!
Ginger's gonna die.
Yep, I'm dead.
Are you
I mean, honestly, you probably pegged her creepometer.
doubt it.
I mean, ladies at that age are pretty sensitive, so if you're going on to something, pulling a pic and sending it to her and asking her permission to draw it, and if it's like a picture of her, you're probably pegging her creepometer a little bit. What do you think, Mark? It's not in a bad way. It's just you're popping a personal space bubble that maybe was a bit too far. Like, what do you think, Marcus? Marcus?
I don't know. I don't. I don't know what it's like in high school now.
No, me neither.
I don't know.
From the sounds of
could
it,
have
it
very
hasn't
well.
changed that much.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are these buffalo things?
Dangerous
We
is what
would
they
have.
are.
I'll be honest with you. We would have dispensed with all this foreplay. And then everybody just moved out. I grew up in a small school, so everybody just kind of rotated.
Damn. Like such and such is with such and such now type of thing. Changes
Right,
every
this-
week.
Month to month, maybe. I don't know.
I'm getting out of here, dude. Danger, danger, danger. Alright, I'm done here. Done here. It's much easier now, Bladar, but it's still better in a group setting. But it's very, very well much easier now.
But, like, I am that person that just likes to build my friends up. Not...
Right. And it seems like they are people that are more focused on self, more focused on whom they're dating and whom they want to be with, and they all, for some reason, think that it's necessary to be literally attached to somebody at all times.
Not really.
I mean, that's my impression. Nice, Bladar. Yeah, see, that Bladar brings up a good point, although he didn't say it. Like, drawing pictures of someone typically only goes off if you both have interest in each other. Otherwise, it's just kind of bizarre.
Right. Yeah. Well, it could be interpreted that. He's absolutely right.
Right, yeah, from an interpretive sense, yeah. So you weren't wrong, Oliver. She just probably thought it was too sincere, and she wasn't into you that way, so she's like, no, I don't want this. You maybe could have gotten away with it if you had just done it and not asked. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't know. Like I said, I never really played this stuff. I didn't date anybody until out of high school, and I really didn't date too many people very long because no one gave a shit. Like, they just wanted to play games. So the first person I dated seriously was my wife. So I don't have a lot of experience. It just fucking worked out for me. But no, I mean, yeah, it sounds like it's not changed that that much. Oh,
You know,
that's a lot of
like,
money. That's
she,
good.
She didn't even know where that I pulled that picture from, and I'm like, your Insta, and she's like, that should be deleted.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and maybe she just was being sincere that she didn't like it, but
Well,
in the same breath,
I
it was
think
probably
it
a
is,
cover.
'cause
It was
she
probably a cover
doesn't-
for her not wanting. If she had given you permission to do that, even though you probably wouldn't have taken it this way, like if she had been like, yeah, draw this for me, her saying that probably would have meant she was maybe a little bit into you, and she didn't want to give you that impression. So she said, no, don't draw this, is my assessment of it.
See, I haven't known her for that long, but I feel like I've known her long enough to have figured that out. And I think that's just because of how self-conscious she is.
Yeah, it could be something that simple, too. I mean, it really could. Later says, I'm from Italy, but I'm not a gigolo. Okay, that's good. And Adam says, I don't do psychological romance. Yeah, I agree. I agree there. For sure. It's so hard to translate this stuff, man. That's why I just wait around for a person that didn't want to play games.
I mean, that's kind of... I don't... The issue is everyone has their own agendas anymore. They aren't
Yeah.
upfront.
That's the biggest issue. What's up? What's up, Falvar? I'm live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Yeah, I'm here. We came back from the camp trip a day early, which was yesterday. So I was like, I'm streaming today. So
No,
it's been
Falvar.
good.
This is the ghost of Ginger somehow streaming.
Marcus,
No, this
why
is
is the
some-
barley so spread out? How much barley is this?
This is some random guy that broke into Ginger's house claiming to be Ginger.
And I happen to sound just like Ginger, too. I'm good, Falmar. How about yourself? Camping was good. We left a day early because there was this big horse event going on, and we set up our tent right where we couldn't because the horse event was riding through there. So they're like, "You'll have to move," and we're like, "You didn't fucking tell us. There was no camping here." But we took our money and split a day early. So, what can you do? Good times. But no, still a great place. Still fun. Had the apartment inspection today. Nice. Okay, nailed it. Very good. Very good. But we still had a fun time. We just left like one day early. But I caught some trout. Caught some crappie. It was a good time. I guess I'm gonna chop trees for a bit. We're falling behind on the wood count in base. So to not have to do that tomorrow would be a good thing.
Ginger, did you get a Lox cape yet?
No, but I do want one.
I was gonna say we could go hunt some Lox.
We could.
We're gonna need the meat also.
There are 3 right there. Through the explore portal. If you want to work on killing them, I'll come with you.
Are those
the big things?
buffalo
Yeah.
looking things?
Yeah.
The big banthas.
Yeah. Arthritis flip today.
Ooh,
That
banthas?
sucks. That sucks.
Hello there.
Yeah. Let's go through the explore portal. There's the triple spawn
Aw.
there right now. You want to come too?
Dang it, I didn't get the response I was hoping for.
Oh, for what? We're talking about just life and relationships in general right now. Specifically high school level life and relationships, because Oliver's chatting a little bit about some stuff. We're giving him sage and wise counsel.
Marcus said they're banthas. Banthas is a Star Wars term. I then continued to say hello there,
Oh.
which any Star Wars nerd would be Kenobi, meaning that you should respond with, "Ah, General Kenobi,"
Marcus.
and then a number of hacking, coughing noises.
Oh, I'm not the best at referencing. I knew the reference, but I didn't know we were supposed to follow up.
Well, that's just usually. But like, that's one of the things, if you claim to be a Star Wars nerd and you're a really big Star Wars fan and you don't follow up with that,
Guess it's game over.
It's kind of a dead giveaway that you aren't, like...
Pretty
why am I
hardcore.
why am I doing no damage to this thing?
You are. You hit him for 43. You just can't see the hit marker because he's too far away.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, why am I not doing damage to this thing?
Marcus,
Hey,
that
there's
looked
66,
painful.
I think. Ooh, Marcus died. Hey, it died.
Yeah, we're good. We're clear.
Oh, for the next one over?
Yeah. Let me gather up my loot here.
Watch out, it's coming.
I think that's the 4-star one.
Oh, so that's the one I shouldn't have shot at.
Probably so. It's a Lox. LOX. Just the buffalo-sized creatures from the game.
I
Okay,
think
I'll
it's
shoot
turned
the other one.
away.
It started pathing weirdly for some reason. Oh, probably because you're on the rock.
That's kind of what I was starting to think.
Marcus, you good?
Yeah, I'm shooting arrows at.
Stay up on the rock, Marcus.
Marcus is up on the rock, kind of.
He's scared now. You hated school, Morrowind was the only thing that kept you saying, yeah. See, I wasn't big into high school either. I never got into any of the cliques.
Oh, I hate high
Always
school.
thought everybody having to be in a relationship was bizarre. I think Oliver's on the same page as us, too. That one died quick. He was weaker than the others.
Not. But, yeah, no, that's kind of a lot of what high school looks like for...
It sounds like it hasn't changed much. I mean, I graduated in 07. Which doesn't feel too long ago, but it is a pretty long time ago now. Where did that other one tear off to, man?
I don't know, it was heading off.
He was just
I don't know,
tearing.
I should probably watch out because they'll probably just
Yeah.
run up on top of me. Would being up in this treehouse thing be safe, or would it just tear it down?
You'd be safe up there. You would be. You'd be fine up there.
If I can get up there all the way.
Oh, there he is. I see him.
Who?
Yeah.
Locked?
The only thing I was kind of plugged into for a bit was marching band, but that's not like that's really saying anything.
Ugh.
So.
Well, I had been in choir, but 4-star locks.
Yeah, this is the one that's bad.
I
There's that
had
disconnect
been in-
again.
I had been in choir, but
Oh, he might actually knock that down. Oh yeah, you're fucked. Okay.
I am.
Yeah, you're gonna fall.
No, I won't. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Fireworks.
I'm not. Ginger.
You're good. You're
Save
good.
myself.
Good. Well, this is a
No, he's
4-star.
after you. Yeah.
I think it's just the tanky 4-star because he's dying pretty quick too.
But I had been in choir for a bit, and then we got a new choir teacher.
And you were just like, meh.
It was horrible. There were people put in choir that shouldn't have been.
Oh, thank you.
Like, that had no passion for choir or
Right.
anything of that. Teachers just didn't want them in their study hall.
Dang.
It was just horrible. And that really ruined choir for me. So
No.
the year after, I didn't do choir. Oh, crud.
Done.
And then... So, I think for another year that teacher taught. Then he...
Oh, the neighbors are shooting off fireworks. Good old Memorial Day in the South.
Hey, dang it!
You dead too?
These stupid... Yeah, but because of a death skeeto.
Yeah, that's the best. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my buff up first here. Yeah, I went to go buy some fireworks today, but where I wanted to go was closed.
Oh, the issue with art, Adam, is... Oh, wait, no. Wait, yeah. Is that I am...
Dang, Volvar.
I... Oh, dang it!
You die
Okay,
again.
someone get rid of
Oh.
this stupid freaking death skeeto, please.
Where did I die? Oh, here's my body. Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
See, I technically don't have to take a math class next year.
Nice. I was
I don't-
okay I was okay in high school, like not
What
really.
type? But now here's the question: were you the algebra or the geometry kid?
I was
Because there
neither.
ain't no but. Okay.
I
'cause
took
there
the
ain't no
vocational
freaking
math and avoided all that shit. I took, like, when I graduated here, you only needed 4 math credits. I took the 4 easiest math classes.
Yeah, you have to have 4 math credits, but it's like, so you have to do algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2, and then you have a number of different math classes you could choose from after that.
I did like vocational math classes where it really, like, that algebra shit is literally just college prep nonsense. They may have well as have called it college prep math because that's literally what it was. I've never used algebra in a real world application. I never will, personally.
The only way you would use algebra in a real world application is, the only way I could think of it is if maybe you're a landscaper.
Even then, you'd probably use basic math more.
Yeah, but
Hey, take
like
care,
for
Fulvar. Glad to see you.
I'm good at art. I can do art. Don't make me draw a human. I suck at that. And yet somehow my self-portrait got to fair.
That's cool.
I
Is it of
don't-
yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, take care, Fulvar. Thanks again for popping through.
I still don't think it was that good, but Apparently my art teacher sees something in it.
Well, there you go. We're up to 6 locks caves, so not dropping as many as normal.
But actually, I got 3 different art pieces got to fair. I have a
Not bad.
watercolor, a print from when we did calligraphy,
Calligraphy?
which is no calligraphy.
What's the difference?
It's so calligraphy is writing. Calligraphy
Right.
is so instead of like carving out of a sheet of linoleum for prints, you build up off of a piece of cardboard for prints.
That's interesting. Right,
And-
sorry, I had to turn on my fan. I was getting hot.
And I had a watercolor of a flower make it to fair.
You got all this good artwork. How come you ain't got the ladies after you? Son of a bitch.
It isn't that great of artwork. Mostly because I can see every screw up I made on them.
Yeah. You're your own worst critic, though. That's part of being an artist. A lot of times.
That is part of my freaking issue. I am horror. Okay, what the heck? What is black metal scrap? Is
Yeah.
that something I want to keep?
You can't take it through the portal, so we have to throw it on the ground. But I just went back through. I'm gonna sleep.
We've been throwing it in that pile there.
Okay, I didn't realize you couldn't take it through the portal.
Yeah, it's metal.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, that's the game. You gotta travel. Yeehaw.
But you know, art, I technically don't have to take another class next year. English, for English, my teachers have ruined my yearning to read books at this point. 'Cause I used to like reading books, now I freaking hate books.
Yeah, if you ain't got time, you ain't got time.
Oh no, I have plenty of freaking time. I just hate books because of
Because of why?
Because of the books that I'm being forced to read. Like, I haven't had interest in pretty much any book we've read this year. So we read, I think, 7 different excerpts to start off with, another 7 maybe, and then we read Of Mice and Men, Red Badge of Courage, Great Gatsby, Glass Menagerie.
I zoned out so hard.
It's all just boring.
Would you mind reading the bed where it says to hit E to sleep?
Oh.
I thought I had. It won't let me.
That's all right. There you go.
Well, it wouldn't let me to start with. It said enemies nearby.
Yeah, it sometimes does
Oh,
that. It'll balance out.
And I kept clicking it, and then it moved me on top of the bed. Have we ever found the traitor?
Yeah, there's a portal to him. I think it's the second portal. First or second portal.
Time to fix the bow, because it needs fixed again.
Alright.
That bow dies real quick. The second one is spawn, mining, mountain, bone mass, Mordor, explore, farm.
How many of those hides did we get?
Terms of
Only 6, so we're really gonna have to go get more. For some reason, half of us didn't drop anything.
the way they ruined reading is I haven't been interested in most of the books that we've been forced to read for the
That was a
past
bad part of it. Yeah, I hated that too. I agree
3
there.
years. Like, when I was in 3rd grade at 6th grade reading level, and I was reading Little House on the Prairie books.
Nerd.
in like a week.
Those were good books. I liked them as a kid too.
And then, like, after I got done with those, I started researching into more books like that. And apparently, so the person who was the author of the Little House on the Prairie books was Laura. Her daughter Rose wrote books too, I think, is what
Yeah.
it was. But I could never get a hold of any of those books.
Damn it, Marcus.
Okay, here's my question to that, Adam. Who the heck reads all the terms of service?
No clue.
Also, technically, terms of service don't apply to me yet.
I think you're right.
Because I'm not 18. You cannot be legally binded by a contract when you are a minor, unless your parent or guardian signs it.
Yep.
So technically, if you're under 18 and you've signed terms of service, they can't technically bind you to that.
I'm not positive.
Well, technically it's paper. Well, it's not exactly paperwork, but they shouldn't technically be able to due to laws preventing any sort of legally binding document from.
It depends on the situation. They can hold
In the
someone
state.
else responsible.
It probably does.
I think that's
It
right. Yeah, that
depends on
sounds
the
right.
Situation though. It depends if there was any exchange in money. Once that happens, things always change.
Truth.
True.
Speaking of money, I'm hoping ClueCoin really goes somewhere soon.
What,
mean,
so you can make that back that $500 you spent on that game?
Yeah, pretty much. That'd be a good way to do it. Marcus too, right, Marcus? Trying to make our money back.
Well, we got the money back already.
Yeah, we're just holding. We did get the money back though.
Oh, I was gonna ask, Ginger, have you heard of Star Citizen?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I've been tempted to try it a few times, but never have.
Like, I was looking into it because a group of friends were playing it, but like, I don't know.
It's too much for me.
I'm gonna have to get going, fellas.
Okay.
All right, I'll miss you, Marcus.
I had to cut it short, but you gonna be out? You guys gonna be on tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah. Are you set to play tomorrow too, Marcus?
I'm hoping so. Yeah.
All right, awesome.
I might be on tomorrow. I don't know.
All right.
Tomorrow is the night I go back to mom's.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Take it easy, Marcus.
You too.
Hold some of these trees off the property a bit more here. Too close. Hey, take care, Adam. Thanks for hanging around and chatting. Much appreciated.
But Ginger, another
Yes.
thing, because as far as that girl,
Yeah.
I think that was very much just her being self-conscious because she invited me to go fishing today.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Maybe she likes you then if she invited you fishing.
More just friends, Ginger. More just as friends.
Yeah. Well, that sounds good though. Did you go fishing?
No. I've been at Dad's. We've been busy. We've been mulching. Crap time.
Yeah. Well, it's cool she
Mulching.
invited you though. I mean, that could mean something. Either way, I think. But yeah, Depends on how you translate it.
I guess general is where, or main is where I'll post that. Oh wait, I have to pull that from Snap probably. Of course. We also Saturday put up a 40-foot flagpole.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, well, it's even more badass when you learn. We put it up with an Oliver 1850.
What is that?
That's one of those tractors I was talking about. It was
okay.
considered a large frame back then, but it would currently be considered a small frame, and it has, I think it was like 142 horsepower.
What's a good amount of horsepower for a tractor?
It depends what you're talking about. Like, just for your hobby farm thing?
Yeah. Oh, we're laggy again.
Well, if it's hobby farm, I'm gonna assume you're probably gonna want a loader tractor. Right?
Right,
You're gonna want
yeah.
a loader on it. So... I mean, I would start with... How much do you want that loader to be able to lift?
I'd say 1,000 pounds tops would be plenty, wouldn't you think? And even then, I don't know what would weigh 1,000 pounds that I need to pick up on the farm. Plenty, I suppose.
I was gonna say probably actually quite a bit would weigh. Well, it depends. Dirt's pretty heavy, I have to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Heck, hobby farm, digging out a stump.
Yeah, that is a lot of weight. I mean, what can most tractors do? I guess is the better question.
I mean, it just depends on what... So... Well, heck. I don't know what the stats on that 1850 are anymore, because Grandpa has modified the crud out of that. Because that didn't originally have a loader on it, and now has a loader on it. It didn't originally have enough hydraulics on it to run... There's a set of 3-point hitch fork, so there, it goes on the 3-point hitch. It's almost... It's kind of like a set of forks, but only it's more so like... Why can't I not think of what they are? At like Home Depot and Lowe's, the forklifts. It's like a forklift,
Right.
kind of. But only attached to a 3-point hitch. But, so that was a 40-foot flagpole, mate. It is steel, I think. And that thing has a max lift height of, we figured it was somewhere around 16 foot.
Right.
I don't
Pretty
know,
hefty.
but that... But I don't... That is one of the things that Grandpa has... I don't even know what the stats on that would be, because Grandpa keeps his tractors running and painted and all kinds of stuff.
I'm making a boo-boo of the forest.
What are you doing, Ginger?
Keep knocking down more and more trees by accident.
You're pulling a me then. I was knocking down all kinds of trees the other day.
I gotta knock this one down too.
But yeah, no, we put up that 40-foot flagpole Saturday. That
Take a long
thing was
time?
freaking... It actually didn't take that long. We had to re-rig, I think, 5 times once we got it up. Because it was originally around back, and we kind of had to bring it through some trees and stuff.
Yeah, alright. I'll be right back. Kids are calling for me. Give me 2 seconds, because there's a lot of crying.
Okay, back to YouTube to see what the chat's.
Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a flagpole that big though. That'd be cool.
You just got to figure out how you're putting it up.
Yeah.
Oh no, more trees coming down.
Oh, great. I'm trying to stop with these. Hey, take care,
Oh god.
Bladar.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
How many?
I think I just brought down 3 more, trying to take down that one that was like leaning against a tree.
My favorite. I think I got it under control. I'm about to find out. One more to take down. Nope. I knocked down another and another.
But yeah, no, as far as the tractor, it just depends on what you want it to be able to do.
Yeah, just the basics, but I don't know what the basics would entail, honestly. Everything's
Well,
changing so much these days. I don't know what I'm going to want to do by the time we get to the farm.
Here's the one thing though that is probably gonna be guaranteeable even then. It's gonna be cheaper to get an old tractor
Right.
and fix it. Cause there's currently a 70 series tricycle style John Deere sitting in a lot in one of the cities somewhat close to me, and that's up for sale for $3 grand.
Dang. That ain't bad.
Well, that's because the old tractors sell cheap. They're gonna have some issues, but if you get them fixed and running, they will run.
Right. I just need something
Where-
running.
Whereas, like, so I forget how much our little lawn tractor cost, but I
Too
think
damn much.
I think that by the time you add on your implements, and you're probably not gonna want to get a mower deck, I'd assume, for it. You'd prefer a separate mower.
Probably so, honestly.
Because
I'm burning gas on the-
The mower decks are garbage.
Unless I'm bush hogging something, I don't see a point to it, yeah.
Then you would just get a bush hog and not a mower deck.
Yeah.
But I think that by the time you add in just the loader and we got a box blade with ours, I think it's at least 20 grand.
Jeez.
It's crazy. And I would have to ask Grandpa, but he self-fabricated and put that loader onto that tractor himself.
Nice.
And the
Oh.
big cost point
Don't
there
chop
would be
this oak tree
hydraulic.
either. We were going to do
I'm
something
not
around this oak
chopping
tree.
down any more trees. I'm just
Okay.
taking out stumps.
Perfect. Yeah, we're leaving the oak. I need to put a fence around it so we know not to chop it. Yeah. I came back to kill some stumps soon, or here too, and then soon after that I'm going to have to go. Weekend. Technically a weekend day for me, so I'm going to be on that long.
Well, it is a Monday. Technically, you shouldn't be on. It's family day.
Yeah, but since we were out all weekend, I got some free time. I think that's most of the stumps.
Oh, great.
Nah, nothing's gonna hurt you though. It always
I mean,
says that, and
probably
then nothing
not.
happens. But I think that's all the stumps.
I see one.
I think I left some over here. I'm gonna go get two.
But yeah, no, the big cost on putting a loader or something on a tractor is the hydraulics.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm scared of that. I mean, if we're ever gonna get into this hobby farm thing, it's gonna be so much money, like startup money. It's gonna be crazy.
If you think about that, then think about what the startup cost for a regular farm is.
Yeah. We just want to do small scale for the sake of self-sufficiency.
And that would, I would say, By the time you get through that, you might spend 20 grand on maybe all of it.
I hope
I don't
so,
know.
yeah.
It depends on what steel price or metal prices end up at.
That too, and then even wood right now is a nightmare. I feel like I'd have better luck going to a local sawmill and getting what I need from there versus going to like a Home Depot or something to get timber. It's insane.
And the timber at Home Depot and crud is garbage.
Yep, I'd rather go to a sawmill
It
or
is absolute garbage.
like an 84 lumber or something a little more respectable. Even then, 84 lumber is kind of a toss-up for me.
Well, I would say that you're better off finding a friend with a sawmill.
Yeah.
Like, they're like little pop-up sawmills you can buy. You run, and the saw you use is a chainsaw. Something like that.
Right.
And find yourself some nice straight trees and just cut them down, limb them, or de-limb them, and
just
bring
do it
them
yourself.
over to that front.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Probably
you're
is
gonna
the
have
best
to
choice.
wait it out for the boards to dry so they don't crack and stuff.
Right.
And even then, they might crack a bit.
Yeah, because it's all treated wood. It's like heat treated, isn't it?
For what? Homemade stuff?
Yeah, for like... I was going to go to a sawmill and get boards to build a house with. I mean, do they heat treat them or we literally just have to wait for them to cure?
I don't know, but if you're doing it like yourself,
You would just like leave them in a barn or something hidden away to dry out a tad
Right.
for a few years.
That long? A few years?
Yeah.
Dang. Alright, well... I think I'm going to get running for the night. Actually, man.
okay. See,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say that the stores and stuff,
That's probably like kiln dried or something
Right,
crazy.
Alright, but let me talk about the stream. I'm gonna take off for the night here, guys. I typically don't stream Mondays, so just getting a few hours in, do a little bit of upkeep at the base. Tomorrow's gonna be the drive to get the totems we need, and then to find final boss, the Agluth, and we'll go from there. But everybody take care, have a great night, and I will be back tomorrow night around 7. Good night. And we are clear.